Okay. Hello, today we're just gonna be doing common misconceptions, I guess, that many people have in gorilla tag. So the first one is verticaling. When you're going like, I don't know, on this wall over on the pig wall over there, when you're just like moving like diagonally up, like this, that's not quite verticaling. That would be considered wall scaling. Verticaling is going just vertically up the wall, even though some people think it's like that. It's not really. Here's a good example. That's like a verticaling. Not too good, but better than something else coming on. Lucioing. There's no such thing as one-hand lucioing. People say verticaling would be considered one-hand lucioing, but considering vertical was discovered before lucioing was, it's not really. They're two different things. Same with like how wall running and wall climbing are two different things. This is an example of lucioing. Not very good, but it's decent. Underbranching is not actually that. It's not actually this. That's called something else. I don't know what that is called actually, but underbranching is just like that. Or something like this. Yeah, I'm not very good at underbranching. Another thing is when in gorilla tag there's like a certain frame rate that your gorilla tag player is at, and that's judged by your hertz. The lower the hertz, the lower the frame rate, causing you to stick a little bit more, but also it affects how other people see you. So like if you are going like this on 72 hertz, which is what I'm playing on, it may look like you're floating a little bit, and that's not platforms, that's just a lot of lag. Doing it with platforms would be increasingly difficult, and I don't know, some people might be able to do it, but I'm not. Okay, long jumps also have some misconceptions to them. Like, people say that, hold on. People have said that this long jump, I mean, that's not a long jump, but people have been saying it's a long jump. It's another long jump, I think. This might actually be a long jump, I'm not sure. From here to there, that looks pretty long jumpy. Not too bad. That would be considered more of a long jump, I guess. I mean, considering how I might be able to do without crouch jumping. If I can actually like hit properly. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that one without crouch jumping, so that's not too big of a long jump, but that is one. Flick tagging, that's another thing that people have misconceptions on. It's not like setting your controller down somewhere else and getting someone to be tagged by that one. Flick tagging is actually like putting your controller behind your head and flicking it out in front of you, or you could just do that with sticking it out and then just go like that. That is, I guess, easier. But if you want to get farther, it's easier to do that. When people crouch jump, it may look like they're using OVR or Unity, but that's just because they are crouching a little bit in real life, and it affects their player. Like, the player moves down a little bit when you crouch. So like, I can jump here. Like, I jump here, I can get about up there, 72 hertz. But when I crouch jump, I can't really get too high up there. And when I uncrouch, I can like sometimes make that jump. There's also another one over here that I might be able to make just by crouch jumping. Yeah, maybe hertz isn't, like, if you're on Airlink like I am, that's not actually considered cheating or anything. That's just because either the computer that we use for Steam is in another place, or that we don't have a cord to link up. In my case, it's both of those. I've seen a lot of people say that slip slapping is no longer possible, but it actually still is. There's just a different version of it. You go up here and you hit off of red balls like that. That wasn't very good. Sure, I can get another example of that somewhere else, but no. That was a better example. You kind of go flying, just like slip slapping would let you do. This wall is easiest to do it. This is here on the infamous pig wall, where everyone learns to walk on, unless you learned on the other wall. Oh yeah, misconception in a misconception. Slippery walls is wall runnable. There's a good slip. These slippery walls, it is possible to wall run on slippery walls. I think after, like, the original slippery walls that used to go all the way up here, like, you used to be able to run on red walls, or where it would have been, but not anymore. When people wall run, like, people say people can casually wall run on slippery walls, it may look casual, but it's not actually too casual, because you have to move your arms a tad bit more with slippery walls, which is a little bit difficult, and that's why a lot of people struggle on slippery. If someone's modding, it may not be too easy to tell, but like, just tell them to jump their highest or something. That may help with speed boost. I don't use speed boost because I don't jump too high, as you guys saw over there. It's a long jump thing. If someone, it's just like scaling up this with ease, and it doesn't look like they're slipping down a little bit at all, and that's most likely platforms, because I still have a lot of trouble with slippery walls. It may look like I do run normally on slippery walls, but it does take a little bit of skill. Like, I can't get up there normally. Also, another thing is with running. This is just a tip to Many people are just beginning to do pro running, which is not to be mistaken for funny running. Funny running is just like a circle, looks like this. And that's not too fast, as you can see. Compared to what I've done. There's like, so if you're right-handed, your left hand may feel dominant while running. If you're left-handed, your right hand may feel dominant. I am right-handed, so my left hand is easier. It's a little bit faster. I'm better at this. If someone is like able to, what's it called? I mean, someone might be able to make it up there. I might be able to, actually. Never mind, I have to have a better thing to show. But if someone can easily and quite casually make it up to that branch there, like I've seen some examples of it, that's most likely a speed boost, although it is a little bit taller than this jump here, which I also can't make. Hiding is not something that you want to do in gorilla tag. It's very annoying for other people when you are hiding and they can't find you. Like, if someone's hiding in here, it would be quite annoying. Tree scaling. So tree scaling is not considered branching. It's its own thing. I'm not that good at it on big tree, but I can do it decent on this tree if these things aren't good. Yeah, I've just not been good at tree scaling recently. That's a good template. This is not a long jump, which I did in my other video, one of my earlier ones, and I wasn't the greatest at long jumps. That's not a high jump. This is actually a generally easy jump. This is also not a long jump. Like, the easiest long jump would be this one. I'm not the greatest at it because I can't get the speed going forward based on the slanted thing, but I don't have that much practice with that one. I don't do it a lot. What else? If you go like, say, go like that to someone and they're not looking at you, then that is considered a juke. What is the fire doing? It's the firebug. That may be a TikTok juke, but it's not the greatest juke. Like, it doesn't work too often with me. Maybe if you do like that. Old juke is definitely a good juke. Probably the best juke I know is, say, the pig juke. I normally can do it with ease, like that. And on both sides. It's not too difficult. It's definitely not the most complicated juke. There is jukes that are like that and go around, but those are a tad bit complicated. Like that, yeah. Two-handed. Like this is better if you have a lot of flick with your wrists. Like if you're on airlift and your what's it called? Your arms are a little bit looser, then that jump would be easier to do. Well, not that jump, that move, the double-handed elevatoring, would be slightly easier. Pig jump is not impossible. Pig doesn't mod, he's a moderator, which means he controls, like, he can ban people because, well, Lemming said he can and gave him the power to, which is what a moderator does. And that's not a long jump. May look like it, but it's not the hardest jump in the world. I remember I used to go like up here and miss, not be able to make it. But really, all you have to do to make it is just go right here. You can kind of just, Let's see if I can make the pig jump actually. Be able to make it. Okay, there's a wall there. Not quite. Yeah, so it's definitely possible. I'm just not the greatest at long jumps. A nice branch. I might use that route for a montage or something. This map is exactly the same as last year. I wasn't there last year because I didn't play last year. I am relatively new to this game. Well, not too relatively, I've been playing for about a year now. But just from videos, I can tell that it's the same as last year. Verticaling is not just the motion. The motion, although helpful, will fail you eventually. You want to, like, when you're wall running, when you kind of hit upwards to gain balance, that's actually a form of verticaling. If you just do that upwards motion a bunch, then that would be considered verticaling. This here is the easiest wall to slippery wall run. It has the flattest slippery walls here, and you can go pretty good even if you're not too well trained at slippery walls, like myself. If you are not good at GTC lobbies or competitive lobbies, you can still go to default. It doesn't really affect anything. Like, I still play in defaults a lot, just for like montage and stuff, so I don't get tagged. Like, I do playing comp quite a bit, but it's not my strong suit recently, even though it may seem like it. Lip slap here is not impossible. It is easily done. Well, not easily because I can't do it, or by other YouTubers who are much better than me. It's easily doable. I just struggle with getting up here because this is one of the more challenging ones. Okay, you gotta make it to that branch. Gotta gain a little bit more speed to go up a little bit more. There's no shame in normal wall climbing, even if you are pretty good at the game. It's just like something that you should do. It's good to do every so often. Like, I'll be verting up here, and I'll get into a problem, and I'll just wall climb a little bit, like normal wall climb, and then I'll be pretty good. I cannot do that very well. While running around the whole map, although it may seem quite easy since J-Man Curly was even able to do it, it's not too easy, especially Death Wall, which I have trouble with, which is the only reason why I don't wall run around the entire map too often. Or actually at all. I don't think I have ever wall ran around the entire map. It's a little bit embarrassing, considering I have competitive unlocked. Well, I'm gonna try it. What is that? Serious? No, it's not too easy. I'm starting out again. I'm starting out again. I was one of these easier. I'm gonna try it again. No! Oh. Haven't touched it yet. Oh, that was very scary. Okay, yeah, I failed. Yeah, so it's fine if you can't wall run around the entire map, because I know I can't. Okay. I used to be really good at like beach and stuff. I'm still really good at beach. I just can't on zip lines because this controller's broken, and it's really hard to get my button to work. It's just not a good. So I always keep it in. Steam is not the greatest for mountains, saying that the wall control is actually terrible. Mods, client. The only mods that are legal are client-signed mods, which means they only affect you, or like haunted mod menu or bark mod menu. Those are only able to work in modded privates, which, as you can see over here, I can get into them, but I don't have haunted or anything, so it won't do anything. I just have the camera mod for videos. DDD Pig does not. Well, he just recently started playing on Quest 2. He has been playing on Quest 3. So that's, well, I mean, not Quest 3, Quest 1. So that's a little something. That's why his hertz is always looks like it's low, because it is low, and he's on Quest 3. I mean, not Quest 3, Quest 2. Not Quest 2, Quest 1. Sorry, I cannot speak. The shaders I've been using for the last video actually crashed. That's why there's no shaders this video. I forgot to use the line in these stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here. Oh yeah, something I can do in this map. I'm gonna teach you guys. Oh yeah, this map's unchanged. I don't know why. I'm gonna teach you guys. Get up there. First try. So go up here, you kind of just wall run there. Kind of cool that there's like the secret hiding spot that not many people don't know about. I'm not good at getting up there. I used to be good at getting up there when I played this map a lot, but I mean, I guess I could play this map. It's a good grounds map. I'm pretty decent at ground. I might actually play this one. So yeah, that's most of the misconceptions in this video. I'm just gonna go down here and do a little running in a bit. Like, maybe not quite montage.